my way to Texas to pick up the new moving truck, and the family came along to visit with my grandparents. We went and saw some sights down in Corpus Christi while we were visiting, and then it was a long road trip back from picking up the truck. This is the 2,000-mile route that I planned on taking. We just pulled in, and here's the truck. Okay, first pit stop, need an energy drink. I'm about 200 miles in, popping off the tank. Check it out. So excited with how this turned out. I made it to El Paso. That was such a long drive. My butt is uncomfortable. I needed to get out and walk around. And I found Melissa! She found a coffee shop off the interstate for us. And
it's Scott Boutiques!
Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful!
We're on a road trip!
Viable coffee is wonderful.
See? My adventure buddy Melissa decided to fly into El Paso to meet me to go on this road trip together so that I didn't have to drive by myself. We found a couple spots along the route that we wanted to stop, and Riverbend Hot Springs was the top of the list. Highly recommend this. It was a wonderful place.
This is what we're staying in, the Conquest. Oh, it's dark. It's hard to see. Here we go. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah! Okay, let's go see. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. We have our own little art. Oh my gosh, it is huge. You gotta find a light switch. Here's our little bed. Big bed, big king size. Ceilings are really high. Bathroom. Da, 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 da. It came with robes. We're all comfy, and here we go. We're gonna walk over, and I guess we need to go this way, don't we? Probably not gonna be able to see very much tonight. I think we can go in this way. Let's see, so the bracelet. I got the green light. There's a sauna too. No nudity. I'm not used to having clothes on in a hot spring. Look at this. So we got checked in, came down to enjoy the hot spring. It's kind of hard to see, but there's this big pool. This, I'll show you tomorrow on the light too, but the river is right there on the other side of this wall. And we were fortunate enough to get a single night stay here because typically this is for 2 nights, but I put us on a cancellation list and there was a cancellation, so we were able to get 1 single night. It is pretty late. We got here about 9 o'clock and we can only stay until 10 o'clock tomorrow. Oh my gosh, there's a hammock. Oh my gosh. So this is the pool. We have it all to ourselves. There's nobody even in here. And Melissa's in a hammock.
I've never thought to put a hammock in the pool.
I know. And you can't, I don't know if you can see it. but there's all kinds of twinkly lights across the river. I don't have very good night vision on this. Let me try something else. Rise and shine! It's time to see the sunrise over the Rio Grande. So we got up early. I'm cold. And now we're just hanging out waiting. Nobody's here yet. It's not open. I mean, we're guests, so we get to come through. Ooh, there's all kinds of fishies in the water. Oh, Melissa, look. You can see the fish. Look. Do you see him? Hold on. Just watch the surface. You'll see him come up.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's so many of them.
Well, they get fed here. Couple minutes away. I'm gonna bring a quarter over and feed him later. Just these are the private pools. Queen minnow.
So far?
Yes. She's waiting for her nibbles. Meow. Feed me. There's the changing stalls, showers, another private room. Beautiful artwork. This way. Melissa decided to go back to sleep, and I'm wide awake now because when I wake up in the morning, that's just how I am. I can't really go back to sleep. I think what I'm gonna do is do a little bit of yoga. So we're gonna drive for probably about 6 hours today, and then get a little bit of work done. I think we're gonna hang out here for most of the morning, go grab some breakfast, do a soak again before we leave, and see where we end up. We don't really have a plan yet on where we're gonna go this evening. I don't think I ever want to leave. Made it back out to the pool, and we found the hammocks again. The hammocks are the best because we can just float around. Turning, turning, turning. Look at that. We just swing. Melissa. Hello. She's back there somewhere amongst all these ropes. We have no more minutes before we have to get out. Makes me sad. Definitely coming back here. Bye-bye, Riverbend. Hello. Tacos?
Tacos.
Burritos?
Take a picture of me with them?
Yes. Well, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I could give you a tip. I can give you a ride.
You need a ride?
You know where I'm going?
Hey, you missed a spot. I'm just kidding.
Oh, am I just smearing them?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see them though.
Okay.
Yep, shake them, shake them, shake them.
Cost extra, that lady.
Oh. You reach up a little high, you ain't gonna show off those little booty. Thank you, loves, for all the fuel on every stop. I don't even know where we are. We found a gas station, so we stopped, get some gas, get some food, and almost 900 miles into the trip. But yesterday, I did the math. From Corpus Christi to Truth or Consequences, which is the name of the town, I had no idea, was, what did I say, it was like 900 miles?
860?
860 miles yesterday. All the way. We're gonna go about 370 miles today. And take a break. It's hot. It's hot today. Muggy. So bumpy. It's so pretty.
So pretty.
The video just really doesn't even do it justice. It's time for bed. I just ate my chicken wrap, not chicken sandwich this time, laying in bed because I'm exhausted. We got up and watched the sunrise this morning. And I did some yoga, and then I got some work done. And then I went and soaked some more and hit the road. Well, I guess we grabbed some food first and drove some more. I think we drove almost 400 miles today. And it was so windy. Oh my gosh. There was a period of time I had to pull over and just get out of the van because the truck, I was getting so frustrated and the amount of traffic. But I felt better after getting out, walking around for a little bit, getting some food. And now we made it to Colorado. Good morning, Colorado. We stopped off in Cortez, Colorado last night, grabbed a little hotel room, and this morning decided to come to the grocery store and get a few things and a little styrofoam cooler because I'm tired of eating junk food at the fast food places and the truck stops. So got myself a couple protein shakes, some fresh cheese and meat and fruit and things that are gonna help me a little bit better, especially sitting on my ass all day. Coffee stop. This place was really cute. What was it called?
I think like High Desert Cafe or something.
I'll look it up. No, I'll tag them. But got our coffee, back on the road. It's cold. I didn't bring enough pants. I thought, I was in Texas and it was warm, and then I wore shorts this morning and no, it's cold. But look at pretty. That's why it's so cold. Getting closer to the mountains. Well, we're going to try National Park, but here's you have to have a reservation, which we don't have. And I don't know how well my truck's gonna do driving up all these big hills and switchbacks. Sorry, Melissa. We'll go find some fun stuff to do along the side of the road. Yeah, big truck, and I'm even just like looking around at all the line. Nobody has campers or anything, but now we're stuck in this line until we can get through so I can turn around. I missed our turn and we ended up on this gravel road out in the, no, I'm just kidding. We just had to drive 5 miles to the next exit, but there turns out to be a geocache here Melissa's never geocached, so I'm gonna show her how we do it. Let's go see what we find. Well, we scurried around the rocks up there quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't have cell phone service, so I can't pull up the information about the cache to see exactly if it's even been found lately, if it's what the hint is, if anyone else has logged it. So darn, yeah. I didn't know we were gonna be looking for one, otherwise I would have downloaded the cache information first. But we probably gave it a good 15 minutes looking. And my GPS could be off a little bit too from where it's navigating me. Ooh, we're driving through the mountains of Utah. There was quite a bit of snow up there. We hit almost 7,500 feet in elevation, and now we're coming back down, and you gotta see this view around the corner. Ta-da! Woo! We made it to the other side of Utah. Got a hotel in Salt Lake City last night. Stopped a little bit earlier so that I could just relax a little bit, get caught up on some work. We almost got sideswiped by a semi coming into Salt Lake City. 7 lanes of traffic is pretty intense. I'm not unfamiliar with driving a big vehicle like this, so it doesn't bother me, but that shook me up a little bit. That truck came halfway into our lane and pushed me into a different lane. Thankfully, there wasn't a car on that side, and it was only about 5 minutes out from the hotel that we were staying at. Comfy place. I think it was a Comfort Inn and Suites. Had a hot tub, which was nice to relax in, and comfortable beds, very comfortable. Slept good. Now we just drove through the Bonneville Salt Plains. I think that's what it's called. Melissa was getting a bunch of video. Not as windy today, which is nice. Yeah, so I didn't get many videos while driving. I'll add some added videos that Melissa took and share with you some of the beautiful, oh my gosh, it's crazy the amount of salt that's in Salt Lake City. And we did some research while we were driving, and it says that the Great Salt Lake might be dried up in the next 5 years. I don't know how valid that is. We didn't look into it very much, but it sounds like with the lack of snow on the mountains to refill it and the amount of water being pulled from it to be used in the city, it's just going to dry up. So we made it to Battle Mountain, Nevada, and we stopped to have lunch at, where are we? The Owl Club. The Owl Club. And Melissa's over here trying to win us a bunch of money, eating some pie, having lunch. Visiting with Miss Dixie here.
Hi.
Friend from back in the day in Schmaltz.
Absolutely.
And catching up. It's been too many years, so it's been nice, and we'll have to stay in touch more.
Yes, absolutely.
We ended up spending one more night in Lakeview, Oregon, but I didn't get any pictures or video before getting home because I was just so tired of being on the road. Once I did get home, I got the truck washed and scheduled for a ribbon cutting and a roadside cleanup event that we do annually.